Is it because you're a vlogger now that you feel the need to document every single moment of your empty, meaningless life?
Yes. Hey guys, it's Sean from Indonesia. I don't know how much of this you can hear because there's gonna be traffic noise everywhere. But I'm here in Bangkok. It's my second day. I just passed my negative PCR test. It's actually quite a hassle to get here, but the airport was a little bit weird. It wasn't so packed when we arrived, but then during the area where we were supposed to be picked up by the hotel, that was really packed, and that was definitely a way that you could catch COVID. So I don't know why they're so inefficient that way. We're supposed to get people out of there as fast as possible and to have no crowd, but yeah, we were stuck around in crowd for about an hour to wait for our ride. So we arrived at a very pleasant quarantine hotel for one day. We had a really good meal. It's the Grand Center Point Planchit Hotel, and I recommend it. But the rules and regulations are going to change by the time you see this video. Thailand's going to open up really fast. But as of now, Thailand is one of the slowest countries to open up. The regulations are still pretty tough. So I don't know how much I can vlog through this trip because I'm with my mom and my sister. And the only reason why I can vlog right now is because I'm with my suitcase. We're going to our regular hotel. We're staying at the Holiday Inn. And they're taking a Grab. And the Grab is actually lady for ladies. So I'm not allowed to be in. And also we have a lot of suitcases, so we will not fit in one car anyway. So I decided I'm just gonna walk. So I just decided I'm gonna walk with a little suitcase here to the hotel and we meet them there. It's actually only about 600 meters away, but we have some really big suitcases. Oh my God, I have to climb up this flight of stairs. But anyways, again, I don't know how much I can vlog in this trip because I'm with my mom and my sister. We haven't seen each other for so long. I don't live with my mom, so we have a lot to catch up on, and they never stop talking. My goodness, my mom and my sister. Yeah, so I'll be spending quality time with them. I'll try to vlog as much of my experience as I can with them. Where possible, I'm gonna do a voiceover because this noise, traffic noise, I don't know how much of this you can bear through the video. Guys, I'm going to show you just kind of my thing with Bangkok and show you what it's like as it opens up from COVID. Yeah, I'm running out of the breath, but that's Central Embassy, that mall. It's a very premium, luxurious mall. And this is the worst place to film because I'm in the sky. What do you call this thing? The sky walkway. I'm at the Central Embassy. This is a lot of traffic noise. There's a lot of philodendron mayoi here, and here. And this is some kind of tree. I don't know what this is, but this is really beautiful. It's got a nice trunk. So this is a premium, luxurious mall, Central Embassy. Watching me as I vlog, actually, that's funny. But I really love their display for plants here. And they have more over here as well. I don't know what this is. Looks like some kind of dracaena. This is some kind of philodendron. I really love how Thailand, they really like to assimilate plants in their architecture and interior design. We'll see more of that in this video. So I will show you plants around Bangkok as I go along. There's some beautiful fern foliage down here. There are fillers for the bottom canopy. Quite like it. I am inside the Central Embassy now. Look at this cool little, what do you call this contraption here? There's some monstera. I don't know if they're deliciosas or zygianas with a lot of tillandsias. But this is really interesting. Somebody give those monsteras a moss pole. It's like trying to lean over, but it's like trying to find its way around. And there's a lot of aerial roots coming down. There's a lot of ferns down here. Some ZZ plants. More philodendron mayoi. They have some really big ones here. Or maybe this is the tomatophyllum. I think this is a tomatophyllum. Look at that main stem. That is not a philodendron, I think. Could be wrong. Correct me, but yeah, there you go. I spoke too soon. Look at that. There's actually a lot more of these. They're such beautiful installations. They look even better a group like this. So this is why I'm really inspired by Thai people here. They really know how to assimilate plants in their design, in their visual interest. Because we don't have this in Indonesia. We don't have this kind of appreciation for plants. And this is probably why the plant market in Indonesia is going to not last that long unless we learn how to utilize plants to beautify our spaces, our residential and commercial spaces. Randomly walking past the antique section of the Chatuchak market. My sister. This is actually really interesting. I've never been to this part of the market before. But we're trying to find vegan restaurants because my sister here, she's a vegan. So, yeah. I got all these cute trinkets here. If you are a junkie for antiques, this is the place for you, but not for me. This is kind of nice. A lot of doorknobs. There's a beautiful philodendron Florida ghost here. Look at that. This is the antique section of the Chatuchak market. And that's I think Dark Lord, maybe in Ficus elastica. This is quite a cute little display over here. And that little plant. This is quite something. I guess you should look for this store name if you want to find this antique market. I just came out of that alley there. Really, really pretty. Look at all that gold over there. I guess we're in the vegetarian community in Chatuchak. There's, I guess, a lot of vegetarian options for things. Like I see some sauces, good veggie, good life. So I guess it's this her type of thing. My mom just called me over. Yeah, that is a variegated heliconia. Yeah, we have this. Syngoniums. Yeah, there's a cool little market happening here. Look at those mangoes, it's only 40 baht.
Yeah. It's the cheap now.
So beautiful. So everything is from organic farms.
Oh, just organic. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Thai language is organic.
Organic. Nice.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. Thank you.
Organic farm.
There's the Chiang Mai Cafe. Interesting. Vegetarian Northern Thai food and comfortable local textile and coffee. I'm really in a different zone now here. Oh yeah, this is the store that we were just in, I think. This is the back end of it. I guess this is where we'll end up having our lunch. There's a supermarket here. Take a quick look. Just look at all this daily life action happening here. And then, yeah, there's this food court happening. So I guess everything here must be vegan, I guess. The Vietnamese noodle here. The sticky rice with taro filling. I don't know what the inside looks like. That looks really good. Yeah, so this is actually a food court for vegetarians, I guess. This is cool. I guess this is where you pick a rice dish and you go with some of these. A lot of these look like meats, but I'm pretty sure they're not. A lot of foreigners here, actually. Mostly foreigners. This is really interesting. And if I look at the prices here, this is really, really inexpensive. My goodness. Yeah, let's see what we... Okay, I'm gonna start looking for food for real now. I am at the entrance of the Chatuchak market. This is probably one of the most famous markets here in Bangkok, but it's only operational on the weekends. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, they become a plant market. So we'll be back here for a plant market in a few days' time, but it is Saturday now. And I don't know what's happening here. I guess they do want to screen you before you go inside. Yeah, but that's what the shops look like. I'll show you as much as I can. But I'm actually here to shop, so yeah, they just needed your temperature here. All right, so there's like fashion, homeware, fragrance, ceramics. What else is there? Quite a lot of things. It's actually a whole day trip. If you ever come here to this market, it drains you mentally and physically because there's actually a lot of really good stuff here and very, very good deal with them. Look at that ceramic store over here.
Your card to post please, no? As long as the voucher is katanya just
Cute, I love these bowls. This is really, really nice. So there's actually a lot of these alleyways here. You can kind of get yourself lost in them. There's a lot of brassware stores, souvenirs. I don't know what these are. So this is one of the older markets here that is popular with the tourists, although there are now a lot of newer ones. There's a night one called Asiatique. I don't know if we have time to go there in this trip, but it operates only at night. It's a little bit more expensive than the prices here, but the products have slightly better quality and they don't negotiate over there. Last I came here, I think 2 years ago, you still do have to negotiate hard on the prices. I'm not sure if that's changed these days, but let's see, let's figure it out. I don't like negotiating, by the way. I like things to be standardized prices. It's at, I think 1 p.m. after lunch. It's actually not very crowded, but as you can see, all the stores are still packed with people and goods are moving and people are buying things. People are interested in some of the goods happening here. So it's a good buzz, I think. It's a good balance because you don't want it to be too crowded at this time anyways. Currently, there's a highest surge of COVID cases in Bangkok. They just had a record case of I think 28,000 per day for Thailand, sorry, not Bangkok. But that is because they actually really contact trace and they test everybody. That's why the numbers are that high. In Indonesia, we didn't test anyone, so I think everyone already had COVID at some point and recovered from it. That's my mom, she's looking at some girly stuff. And there's a variegated monstera back there. Found a cute codex or tuberous plant store here. So everything is codex forms. These are some Stephanias. That's probably Subarosa or something. There's some cycads over here. A lot of these cute tubers. I really want to bring them home. It's only 50 baht. I'll come back here on Tuesday. There's gonna be a lot of these on Tuesday. My sister's showing me that. Yes or no? Yeah, sure, yes. There is one plant store standing here. It's supposed to be bustling on Tuesday, but I see some really, well, they used to be pretty rare, but now they're very common. Aroids, Syngoniums, Hortum. This is an interesting codex plant, but everything is Thai, so I can't understand what they mean. They also have these really cute cacti, 30 baht. Very inexpensive here. A lot of philodendrons. And I was really drawn to this. This is probably the Hoya sunrise. 150 baht for this whole thing. There's actually 2 pots of these, but how beautiful they are, sunstress. This is a cool little contraption here. Hello. This is an orchid. This is a dendrobium, I think. Hanging out in this. This is a teeny tiny terracotta pot. This is my hands. This is how small the pot is. And it's in a wire basket. This is very cute. There's a variegated peace lily here. But this is so expensive because in Indonesia this is really cheap. It's less than $1. But it is so beautiful. Look at the variegation in these. They grow really fast and they propagate really easily. There's this really cool manual press Japanese style coffee place here. There are a lot of F&B places around too, around here. Local and maybe Asian fusion influence. Quite a nice culinary experience here too, and we just got a little thing of coconut water. So there's these cool little pins that you can actually pin onto like your potted plants. How cute is that? It's got different animals. It's got a mushroom here if you don't have enough fungal issues. It's got ladybugs here to scare off your mealybugs, and it's got a lot of bunnies. Oh my god, slugs. This is super cute. Little baby flamingos here. There's teeny tiny, by the way. I'm here at Asiatique. It's a riverfront and it's a night market. And it's a little bit more upscale. I went to Chatuchak earlier today. And oh my god, my mic isn't hooked up well. So I went to Chatuchak today. And it was a completely different ambiance. So we're gonna see a little bit more of a neater, more upscale type products. And I'm gonna have dinner here. The best tom yum is actually in there that I've ever had. I'm sure, I mean, I've not had all the tom yums in the world, but I've been here I've been to Bangkok maybe more than 50 times, and I really think they have the best tom yum here in the food court. But I don't know if they're gonna be there, so let's check it out. I actually need to go to the loo really bad, so yeah, but this is what the entrance looks like. So they actually have seasonal shows here. I think they turned this into like a theater entrance. They used to be all booths here, I guess. Oh, maybe there's a museum now. I'm not sure. This is a living. So this place used to be the maritime site. I think these are all like converted old warehouses, shipyards even. A lot of goods arrive through here, but now it's been converted into this upscale shopping mall. And again, entertainment venues. There's a ton of F&B, and it's a good place to spend your night. But getting here is a challenge. You either need to take the boat, or in our case, we took a Grab to come here. But I really love this place. But this is very empty. This is super empty. This is before COVID. This place was packed. You couldn't really see the floor even. But this is a little bit more chill. And there's a that's my mom pointing to the bathroom, which I need to go. But there's some really cool soap store looking place there. I'm gonna check it out later. Look at this really cool, what do you call this even? This is a soap area, but then they also have like other fragrances, I guess lotions, soaps, and things like that. I really love this. I used to spend hours here before I had my own brand, but now I basically use my own products. But this is really cool. This is a little bit like Lush. This is the bath bombs. Very Lush like display here. Now, look at all this cool eyewear here. Whew. So the regular place that I come to with a really good tom yum and really good seafood is gone. It's replaced by this other restaurant. So there's grilled pork neck here. There's a raw shrimp here. I really love raw shrimp. It's with fish sauce, and I believe there's some chili and lime here, and that kind of cures it and makes it safe to eat. Although you do want fresh shrimp, you don't want to eat shrimp that's gone bad. And there's just boiled cockles. So yeah, I hope this is good. So Asiatique is well known for its giant Ferris wheel that you can see from really far away. Sometimes when the airplane is landing in Bangkok airport, you could also see it from high up above. It's become kind of a landmark. So we just had dinner and we're going to continue to shop a little bit. But not a lot of the stores are open. I would say that at least 80% of them have closed down. Literally rows and rows of shops that are just closed. This is so sad. I hope that tourism comes back with vigor here in Bangkok. Please do come visit. Used to be so much energy. That's that Ferris wheel up close. There's a lot of clothing. It's like it's got a lot of fashion that is inspired by Koreans. They love Korean style fashion here. And this by the Ferris wheel. Look at that. How beautiful is that? This is the more crowded part of the night market. And yeah, there's some food over here. A lot of the locals tend to hang around here, and inside is more westerny. Alright, so this is completely not sponsored, but Putawan here. I've been coming here for a long time. Well, not specifically this store, but in Chatuchak. They are a brand that grew really fast. I bought a lot of their products before. They're very good, very well done. Very good pricing. I actually just purchased one of the scrubs here, and this is the one that I've been using for years and years, and I really love it. I'm trying this other one here with turmeric, curcuma, and honey, and this is 250 baht. They do have a lot of other stuff like a foot scrub, shampoo, shower gel. Their shower gel is good too. I've tried the papaya one. Which one is it? I can't remember which one it is, but it's good. And I've been coming here for years and years, for maybe at least 10 years. There's some essential oils there. There's some diffusers. And they also do coconut oils and things like that. So I highly recommend this store. If you're ever in Thailand, look up one of their chains. Again, the name is Putawan. So they're also in malls. I've recently discovered them inside malls too, so they're doing really well. I'm in Siam Paragon. This is their ground floor. There's a lot of food options here. You have your traditional Thai food, and you have some creative food vendors here. You have your expensive meals. This looks very fancy behind me. and you have some affordable food courts. This is a very successful mall that's been around for a long time, and I would always come here. It's almost like a landmark in Bangkok. But we're looking for vegan restaurants. My sister hasn't had dinner yet. So yeah, this is how our night is turning out to be. My sister's done with her meal, so we're on the way out of this mall, but we're gonna check out some of the food stores because we walked by it really quickly earlier. But my goodness, this is a cafe. I thought this was a florist or something. This is a freaking cafe. Look at that. There are people in there. This is ridiculous. This is pretty freaking crazy. So there's a lot of creative food concepts here. Again, there are inexpensive ones. There are expensive ones. There's, I don't know what this is. This looks like ramen. Spicy niku soba. So there's soba noodles. There's songfa bakute. There's a Singapore pork rib soup. This is like a local Thai food place. There's a lot of Japanese and Korean influence in Thai food. This is a lot of Thai dessert. This is traditional Thai dessert here. My goodness. I don't have a sweet tooth, so I'm not really gonna be getting any of these, but they're really, really pleasant to look at. They're quite... Look at that. Yeah, so they are packing up for the day. My mom's getting some mango sticky rice. Oh, it's done? Oh, we sold out. We were supposed to get it on the way here, but but there will be more for another time. It's sold out. So we're actually entering the supermarket, and Paragon's supermarket is insane. They've got crazy selections of like everything. It's like florist over there, flower shop, fruits, produce, and look at their juice bar. This is the juice bar. And behind it is another whole aisle of juice bar. Look at that. And then they have like cut fruits, salads, all manners of delicacies here, ready for you to bring home and consume. Oh, they have durian here. Shall we? We are not allowed to bring it back to the hotel though.
We are not.
We have to eat it here.
That is so sad.
Yeah, we have to eat it here. If you don't mind, we could. I mean, I used to.
I'm really full.
Oh, I used to eat this in the food court by myself while everybody else stare at me. Yeah.
600 is kind of pricey.
Yeah, it's not durian season now. This is why they're a little bit pricey now, 625. But this looks good. Yeah. And look at all these fruit aisles. This is crazy. And look at these ridiculous strawberries. My goodness, from Japan, I think. So Thailand produces really, really good fruits because their king, or their past king actually, helped advocate for a very, very sustainable agriculture industry here. And they also allow import and export of fruits very readily here. So there's a lot of access to really nice ingredients here in Thailand. Unlike where I'm from in Indonesia, we cannot import or export things to save our lives. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna be looking for. I guess we're gonna be spending some time here. So this is like, oh my god, this is a lot of oil. This is just their oil aisle. They literally have everything here. Everything. And we always buy instant noodles from here as well. A lot of spices from every country possible. Japanese, Middle Eastern, and all the corners of Asia. So yeah, I'm excited. I love being here, by the way, but it's just weird filming because I've never... Look at, this is the instant noodle aisle. Look at that. This is Korean, and there's like so many different nations. But Indonesia makes amazing instant noodles. I have to give my country that. Sucker for these guys. So this is basically dried fish. They probably grind actual fish meat, probably not the premium fish meat, with wheat or flour or something, I don't know, starch, and then they kind of grill it, I think. But this is the spicy flavor, and I always get these when I'm here, and I go through them very quickly. So I'm gonna get like 6 packs of these. It's another day in Bangkok. This is the skyline from our hotel. I'm staying at the Holiday Inn, but we've got an upgrade to have breakfast at the Intercontinental every day. So that's a really, really good update. So I'm walking at this connecting building now. Hang on, let me flip the camera. So I'm in this connecting building that connects the hotels. And I'm trying to find a restaurant. I'm hearing some banging and clanging sounds of utensils. So that's usually a good sign of where breakfast is. Let me check it out. Intercontinental is like double the price of Holiday Inn, so I'm excited for this upgrade. Or maybe it is down there. Okay, let me try to find it. Here's what they have for breakfast. I love sharing hotel breakfast, especially fancy ones, because I don't get it often. And it's been, I think the last time was last July for my business partner's wedding. So that was around, I don't know, almost like 10 months ago. Look at this meat section here. A little bit of salad, feta cheese, olive. Not really my kind of breakfast salad. I'm a pretty heavy eater when it comes to breakfast. There's some sushi here. Sushi. I don't know who eats sushi for breakfast. That's a little bit strange. And then you have your, I think this is the local fare. That's morning glory, your fried rice or noodles. And then your egg station. This is my favorite station. And then there's some Western breakfast. Mushrooms, potatoes, tomatoes, sausages. Ah, yum, sausages. We don't get a lot of pork sausages in Indonesia because it's a predominantly Muslim country. This is some waffles and pancakes. There's a fruit section here. I really love the serrated cuts and the fruits here. And then the noodle aisle, that's my mom. Morning.
Morning. Hi.
Look at that. Damn. And Thailand usually gives you all these condiments. This is usually fish sauce. This is some kind of pickled chili, sour chili sauce. There's sugar. And this stuff is really, really spicy. This dried chili flakes, only use a little because this will heat things up very quickly. There's fish balls, and these are the type of noodles that they have here. But the signature for Thailand is this noodle, the rice noodles, and it's like the best thing. And then there's some porridge over here, boiled rice, and pastries. Oh my goodness, this is such a good breakfast spread. I'm gonna be staying here for 7 nights, just so you know. Look at this muffin, this is ridiculous. It's Danish, is that what it is? Oh my gosh. I'm not supposed to get fat before the Phuket trip because, you know, I'll be with my friends, there'll be some beach parties, and we have to kind of look good. Especially at my day of age, because there's a lot of younger people coming. I have to look even better, I guess, but I am not there yet. There's some juice bar over here. Tons of selections. Pineapple, guava, orange, carrot, mixed juice. Yeah, but the thing is that in Asia, a lot of these juices are mixed with sugar, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. But I am a pretty avid lover of juice. I love drinking juice. Day, afternoon, evenings, and nights. I guess that's my sister. She's wearing her volunteer Tokyo shirt. That's how I recognize her, by the way. I haven't learned how to recognize her since I haven't seen her in 2 years. She looks so different now. But yeah, with that Tokyo Olympics.
I just exercise.
Hi, so it's actually day number 4. Yesterday I spent all day filming. I filmed 2 episodes. And my mom and my sister went to Icon Siam. I'm gonna leave the name of the mall on the screen. Do look it up. It's one of the it's the newest mall here in Bangkok. It's also very big. And it's really beautiful architecturally. There's many options there, whether you are looking for a cheaper option or you are looking for something more higher end. There's movie theaters and stuff. A really good view too of the harbor, not the harbor, the riverfront. And also you can see the Bangkok skyline. Sorry, I'm like adjusting my camera. So yeah, they went there, and today it's kind of weird. I'm supposed to film, but apparently their laboratory is under renovation. I was just told a day ago. So no filming today, but I'm here actually in this shop. Oh, and by the way, I've been having difficulty filming because everywhere when I'm outside, there's like traffic noise and there's like a lot of music going on in the background and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So this is actually the first time that I got like a pretty nice ambience to film, to shoot anything. And this is actually a really, really cool store. It's KM Home, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna have the name on the screen. And you can also Google it up. It's right across the street from Siam Center. And what happens is that it's actually the extension of Karma Kamet, which I'm also gonna link up above here. Karma Kamet is a fragrance, aromatherapy, homeware type brand, but they actually branched out into these. So they actually make all these really, really cool lifestyle products. Here, there's fashion upstairs. So this is a tiny building that I'm in. It's pretty quiet. And they have these bags, look at them. So these are, hang on, let me show you. Hang on, let me. Look at how cute this is. These are the reusable bags. This one says lover, murderer, explorer. They have all these weird quirky things and they come in different sizes. So they have a lot of these weird like jars and trinkets and things like that. It's a good place to get souvenirs. This globe, what they call snow globe thing here. So they have a lot of really cool, very positive vibes. I love you every day pillows. And the price is very good in this store. So yeah, the whole building is basically downstairs is the fragrance section, aromatherapy, which I highly recommend. Karma Kamet is very, very good. Every time I come to Bangkok, people do ask me to bring stuff for them from Karma Kamet. And I used to, before I mix my own essential oils, I used to buy a lot of their products. And yeah, they have many, many branches here in Bangkok. They started out with, I think, 2 or 3 stores, and now they have many, many stores. And of course, they now have this lifestyle brand here that I really, really recommend. So yeah, if you're looking for some place to shop, to look for some lifestyle products, this is the place to be. I'm gonna continue shopping and I may not be able to vlog because the malls are gonna be crowded and there's gonna be background music. So I'm gonna try to update you as much as I can. But one more thing, last night I actually did manage to hang out with some friends. We've been apart for 28 months, which is crazy. It's an epic reunion with some of my really, really best friends here in Bangkok. We were up in a rooftop. I'm gonna show some B-rolls and I'm gonna insert on the screen the name of the place. It's really good vibes up there. The food was really, really inexpensive. It's very cheap for the quality. The drinks are a bit expensive, of course, but it is a rooftop bar after all. The ambience is good, music is good, and of course you get the Bangkok city skyline. So yeah, I'm gonna continue shopping. My mom's waiting downstairs. And if I find a place that's quiet enough to vlog and something interesting, I will try to vlog. But yeah, this is not a complete Bangkok tour because I'm hectic here. I'm filming half the time as well, so I'm not going to all the places that I normally would go to. But yeah, stay tuned. I am in Siam Discovery. It's a mall here in the central part of Thailand. It's downtown. This is their Instagram account. But look at them. They have some ZZ ravens here. So cute. They come in these little contraptions here and this little pots. I think it's cocoa peat and perlite. And there's 2 vines in here and it's only selling for 190 baht. And I'm also paying close attention to the way that they are labeling the product, which is interesting. Look at the directions for watering. And it's surprisingly, they said that this is a low light plant, but actually the ZZ Raven, they love full sun. Although if you have it grown in lower light before, you need to give it a lot of time to acclimatize to direct sunlight. Here's a potting mix, cacti succulent. And this is really interesting. This looks like it's biodegradable for seed sowing or for propagation. I actually used my egg carton for this, but this already comes with holes underneath. This is a really sustainable way to probably propagate plants. So yeah, I mean, this is really interesting plant store in the middle of the mall. This is plant vaccine. Look at this fancy labeling over here. I don't understand Thai, but soil conditioner. My goodness. Happy new leaf. I think this is leaf shine, maybe? I don't know. How cute is that? There's some ZZ plants here. This is a really, really unique plant store. I've never seen anything like it. The regular ZZ is also 190, but it's a little bit bigger in size. 190 Thai baht. And the ZZ ravens are 190 for a tiny little piece of leaf. And this, I don't think these are not real. Yeah, I don't think so. Are they? Hang on. Yeah, they are real. Sorry, these are real. Real cacti and succulents. Look at that one there. So this is going for 250 baht. Some little teeny tiny little ones here. And this one's like reaching out. And they come with these cute little pots. And there's more little pots here. I have a feeling we'll see more pots in today's expedition. I wonder why they do this. This is additional plastic actually that you don't really need, but I guess you could carry them very easily. You can just take it. But yeah, I'm wondering why that is. Beautiful Diefenbachia here. And this one's put out a little baby leaf. Look at that. The leaves start out green and then they slowly fade to black. You can see the tips of these green leaves are starting to turn black. And this one is starting to put out a baby. Hello. If you know how long it takes to grow this, you'll appreciate their little growth here. It takes them like 6 months to put out a new branch. Cute little section here. A lot of like peperomia. This is Gesneria. I can't remember the name. I keep forgetting the name of these plants. But they're in this woven basket. Really cute. There's Groot over here. I think you can put a potted plant in there. And this one has legs. This is a Hoya cherryi variegata. Micans. Cute. So yeah, we're actually in an upscale department store now. So everything is a little bit fancy here. What a beautiful aglaonema. This is probably the Diamond Bay. And I see some pots over here. I think these are like for succulent. I love the navy one over here. They really come in any color you can think of. There. That's every Pantone color in the world represented in plant pots. Yeah, I guess these, I mean, it's a very fancy sort of a plant care place here with all these products which we don't really need or use. And this is, I guess, the result of leaf shine, which is what they're selling back there. And leaf shine is not necessarily good for the plants. It sometimes blocks their stomata. If I'm not wrong, this is cute. What is this? Babylon organic cactus. This is probably a fertilizer, spray-on fertilizer. Look at that. They really spoil their plants here. My goodness. If I was a plant, I would want to live in Bangkok. And this little terrarium action here. How cute. Yeah, this is the terrarium section. I see like little substrates down here. Decorative pebbles, volcanic stone, and I'm sure, yeah, there's moss. Of course, there's moss over here. This is like a nice little pack of it to give to people. And they have all kinds of jars for your terrarium needs, sphagnum moss. They really go hard on the packaging, my goodness. And then you have these little things. I'm not really big into terrariums, although I know that someday I will be. And some fancy gardening tools here that nobody needs. Here's an overview of the whole area here. I really love, like, they have a lot of these weird little hacks. I don't even know what this little thing is. It's 100 baht, but I think you can plant something in there. This is a really cool water propagation vessel. So literally everything is different. Like every product is different from the others. There's so many varieties here. The people here are very, very creative. They have, in Indonesia, we tend to have the same of everything. So this is really interesting too. This is basically woven baskets. Look at the quality on these. My goodness, this is amazing. I love it. Love this. This has a very Thai sort of flair. Look at the color, the purples and the pinks. Thai people are not shy with using color. And back there you have more of those pots, and there are some plants by the window. Look at these cute little babies. These are baby cows. I don't know what what animal this is actually, but they're so stinking cute. They've got legs. Look at that. They've got legs. They could run away. And that's like a bird, I think, a bird holding up another animal. I love these dorky pots, these dorky glasses. Really, they're quite crafty here. My goodness, this is so beautiful. And let's take a look at these back here. This is a strange little animal. So it's a succulent pot. By the way, this is non-plant related, but they have so many cool craft ideas. Look at this light situation here. Really, really well done. Look at these pots with the wooden legs and those skulls. I don't know what the skulls are for. For candles, I guess. You stick candles on them. Really, really beautiful. So the Thai people are super, super creative. There are some water vessels here that are probably good for water propagation. Look at these leaning ones. How cute. And there's more over there. It looks like a mad science laboratory. Look at that. Nice. All right, back to these pots. Sorry, I digressed quite a bit. There's so many cute ones. Look at these. I love every single one of them. I could spend a lot of time here if I had all the time in the world. And if I had all the money in the world, I would buy all of them. Really, really cute pottery here. This one's got like slightly slanted legs. It's like as if it's leaning over. It's like a dog. I think inspired by a dog. All of them are different. Oh my gosh, so cute. But I guess you could keep tropical plants in them, but I guess these are made for succulents. I mean, I could stick some Scandapsus cuttings or pothos cuttings and they can do just fine in here. This brings me so much joy. It makes my day. And then there's some more back there. Really, really fancy ceramics. My goodness, this is even better than when I came last time. Look at these. This is like an animal holding up a terracotta pot. So nice. And these, by the way, mugs, they make really good cover pots. This is really beautiful too. Look at that. Well done. And this camel thing is holding up a cup, a dish, sorry, that is holding up a terracotta pot. That one is cute too. Look at this for water propagation. This is so pretty, this ceramics. And that too, that vase. My goodness, I'm so happy to be here. I'm absorbing all these positive vibes and all the artists who created this with the vision to make this and with the determination to see them come true. Look at that streak of gold down the middle of it. Well done, whoever made this. This is really well done. This is really interesting too. They look like male genitalia here. But I guess you could put something here and the water would just drain out of there. Or maybe this is the dish soap section. It's not even a plant section anymore. I guess this is maybe for a dish, so for a soap bar maybe, so that it can dry a little bit faster. And this is really interesting, my goodness. You could actually grow a plant here and then have the roots come down and be in this contraption. Look at that, there's more example over here. This is like not a semi-hydro, but like a, I don't know, what do you call this situation? But you can have a wick, like a cotton wick or something to wick up the moisture to the media up above. These are some concrete pots. More concrete pots. And magnificent ways to display tillandsias. Hello, my goodness, look at this. I love these wiry things too. Look at that. People took the time to create these. This is wonderful. And they have all these animals. There's a turtle here. There's some whales carrying up some tillandsias. Look at that. This is like, I don't know how people even think to do this. I don't know what stuff you have to be on to even envision this, but this is quite spectacular. Look at that. And there's this cute little teeny tiny pots back there. I think this is probably made of pressed or recycled material. More interesting pots here. Look at this one. And there's some crazy ones here. Look at these, they're so freaky. It looks a little bit more Japanese influence. Look at this. And some square pots here. Different styles. There's some really, really cool concrete ones. Look at this one here. This is really beautiful. And this is white. This one is a gray color. And this skull, my goodness, this skull is just so gorgeous. Look at the angular lines. These are super tiny pots. More little tiny pots. Comes in all the heart-shaped ones. They really go on in all colors. I really like this one a lot, actually. This will look really good with a lot of cacti. We've got more strange animals here. Maybe the name of the brand is either Garden Wednesday or Talentai. I think this is the name of the brand. Oh, feel free to look them up on Instagram. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. But kudos to you. Look at this little sleepy lady here. Kudos to you, the maker of these ceramics. You have good vision, you have a good storytelling ability, and you have good technique. This is so cool, look at that. It's got drainage hole. You could use this as a soap bar holder, but this is probably good for plants. Imagine actually Ripsalis might be good for this. Ripsalis or Hadioras, the spiky ones, might be really cool for those. Let me move on. This is the last section. I actually quite like these dishes. Look at them. They've got faces on them. I really like these. I don't particularly see them in my home, but I do appreciate it from afar. I guess that's it. These are just some very basic ceramics, but well done. I guess that concludes our tour here in Siam Discovery. I'm at this store in Central World called Chaba Tree. I really love all these. Look at that. This is super cute for like water propagation. Imagine if you had like a lot of pothos or syndapsus cuttings that you just stuck here and just let them root and let them just grow in water. How nice would that be? Look at that. And that's really nice too. Some people say that it's okay to give them a clear container because the roots are going to be okay. And some people say you need to give them a darker container. But they've got all sorts here. And this store is really, really interesting. It's got a lot of texture, a lot of beautiful products here. That would be really good for your terrarium needs. Look at that. If you want mini, tiny, tiny terrariums. I'm always inspired when I come to Thailand. And look at this fake aglonema here. This is fake, right? No, this is real. Sorry, this looks... I thought this was fake. But it's in this really beautiful basket. So there's a lot of woven baskets and textures. Look at that hanging. That is definitely not a real Tillandsia. That's a pseudo plastic Tillandsia. But look at how everything is precariously displayed here. It's effortless, but it is really, really stylish. I love their sensibilities. So this is actually favorite places to come eat in Thailand. Me and my good friends, we frequent this place. It's a really good place to come after parties because it's a very healthy place. It's basically a Thai hot pot, and they have really good vegetable offerings. And then there's set menus here, and look at the vegetable bars that you have here. So if you order the buffet section, you have these like really interesting, like I don't know what these are. This is pumpkin, I think, some form of pumpkin. There's some vegetables that I've never even seen before. This is really beautiful. This is some long veggies. So I really love to explore these options. This is I think Thai basil, and there's different kinds of mushrooms here. So if you're looking for something hearty, something local, this is an interesting place to come to. And they have the sauce bar over there as well. So they have the buffet menu here. This is the lower set, and then there's a higher set for the beef. This is pork only, but for these sets you can access the vegetables over there. But they also do have an a la carte menu that if you want something more premium, you have your beef, and they have really nice fish slices here that you can choose from to add on to your meal. And we're actually sitting at 2 separate tables because I wanted the buffet, but my mom, she has a smaller appetite. She's gonna do the a la carte. So that's a set menu that they have here. So, but I do recommend their buffet here because they do have a lot of really interesting vegetable options for hot pot. So here's what I picked out. There are a lot of vegetables here. I love their green noodles. This is the vegetable noodles, and this is a pork ball, pork loin. I think this is a more lean meat, and then there's pork shoulder. And for the meats, you can actually order as much as you like. Of course, you don't want to order too much. They may charge you if you waste any food. And then there's some sauce here. I made 2 different types of dipping sauce, and that's the broth, the chicken broth. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. See you guys later. So it is the next day, and I had a whole day of filming, so I wasn't able to vlog for this channel. I was in the Chatuchak plant market, so that video is going to be out soon. But I'm here with a plate of chicken rice here. It's got a Michelin star, and this chicken blood is coagulated blood, and my mom said it's really good. So we got it from the Siam Paragon mall, and that's the booth. It's apparently got a Michelin star. It's called the Goang Pratunam chicken rice. Hello, so I'm already in Phuket. I actually finished filming about 8 episodes of plant content in about 7 days. So that was quite a feat. And I'm here with some friends. A lot of friends are still arriving, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna vlog. Actually, I don't want to get up my friends in frame, but I just want to quickly share my experience in Bangkok in that things were hectic because I was working. And I was also, oh my god, I'm gonna be in traffic, so I'm gonna quickly vlog here because I don't want to have the traffic noise in here. But I was spending time with my family. I had breakfast, dinner, where possible, and a little bit of shopping with my mom. And then I had all those planned content to shoot. I kept trying to find time to shoot this personal vlog, but unfortunately, yeah, that wasn't my priority at all. So in Phuket, it is very sunny here. We actually passed by many stores on the way here, restaurants, bars, massage places, but like I think 80% of them are closed. So yeah, the economy here is completely decimated by COVID. And I have a video on Bali where I show the similar situations of a tourist area, a tourist city that is highly dependent on international travelers. I hope that things are opening up again soon, hopefully, because again, me and my international friends are here. We're here to support the economy, and I'm very grateful so far for the Thai people, you know, for their resilience, for their creativity. In Bangkok, I noticed that a lot of the stores actually closed down, but better ones and newer ideas actually sprung up. There are a lot of really cool new fashion and F&B and, you know, home and design concepts. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to film those, but I'm really amazed by the resilience of the Thai people to, you know, to keep moving forward and to create bigger and better things. So yeah, with that, I'm just gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna look for food. Everyone's arriving at different times right now. I'm still waiting for my room. So I have some time to myself. I figured I'll just go eat. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a few days. I'll try to film as much as I can in Phuket, but it is a dead town for now. And yeah, it's my alone time to relax and party a bit. And I'll be back to Bangkok after Phuket. Bye. I've checked into my hotel room finally. And actually it's quite a nice walk here. This is a view from my corridor that faces my room. And I really wanted to quickly show you Phuket, how serene and beautiful it is. There's also the beach side, but this is the mountainous view. And I want to show you the room. I'm actually quite surprised by how nice the room is. So there's the bathroom. And then there's the bed. And look at this. Look at my view. There's a pool party going on downstairs. I'm going to show you that, but I don't know how well you can hear me because the music is going to be very loud. Bam. There you go. It's day 5 in Phuket, and I'm being accompanied by this mango sticky rice. This is quintessential here in Thailand. So there's fresh mangoes, sticky rice, and then you pour this coconut, what do you call this even? I don't know, it's like a coconut milk over this. And then you just enjoy it. It's got a little bit of a saltiness, sweetness. And here it has classic coconut juice. So I'm kind of recovering from 4 nights of heavy partying. All my friends are still in their rooms, but I'm out. And yeah, this is my, you could call this lunch. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to Bangkok tomorrow. I am at the beach. This is a Patong beach, I think. And I don't have my microphone on me because we didn't know we were gonna get here. But here's the sunset view for you, in case you were wondering what sunset in Phuket looks like. There's a lot of people and the water looks very rough. And I don't think, yeah, some people are in the water over there. And generally speaking, it's very peaceful, very calm. A lot of hotels and resorts are along this beach. And I have nothing more to say. I don't know, I'm always excited when I come to the beach, but when I'm actually here, it's just sandy and sticky. So there you go. I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. I'm in front of this random mall, just walking around. It's such a beautiful structure here, but unfortunately a lot of the stores are closed. So the economy here has really taken a toll from COVID. And yeah, a lot of those like little shops, a lot of boutique hotels, they did not. 7-Eleven, a lot of 7-Elevens did not make it. That's my friend Mark, by the way. Hi. Yeah, I hope that they bounce back quickly. Standing in front of my hotel here in Bangkok. It's called the Quarter Silom. This is a new hotel. The hotel that I normally stay in is permanently closed, unfortunately, thanks to COVID. But I did enjoy the stay here. They have very, very affordable rooms, very centrally located in Silom. A lot of good foods around here. There's a night market, but of course the night market is dead at this time. It's like 5 minutes walk to the BTS station. And the only issue I have is that the door is really thin. So you can hear everything that goes on in the corridor. Even if a mouse walks by you outside the corridor, you can hear the mouse. So that's the only thing, but it's a very affordable hotel again, and I sort of recommend it. But there's a lot of good food nearby, so if you don't mind a little bit of noise at night, this is the place for you. Here is the lobby, and there is a breakfast area over here, and my building is right over there on the right hand side. Alright guys, I'm actually in Bangkok now. I'm back here for a few days. It's actually very quiet. It's about 8 a.m. in the morning now, and I'm going to grab breakfast. And I'm in Silom area, but this place would normally be teeming with corporate people, and during the Songkran, which is the water festival now, their New Year in Thailand, this place would be crowded with water fights and just prongs and prongs of tourists. But as you can see here, everything is closed. I'm gonna show you the main road up ahead to show you what it looks like. It's actually very clean for the first time, and most stores are closed. I think 95% of the stores are closed because parties are banned here this year by the government. So a lot of people decided to go to the countryside to enjoy more quieter times. And also a lot of the workers here are actually from the countryside as well, so they're probably with their families and stuff. And yeah, I'm out of breath. Oh, I almost hit the shrub. But hang on, let me flip the camera around so I can keep talking to you. But there's a lot of traffic here, so you may not hear me that well. All right, you see how quiet everything is? Market. Time. But I've been coming to 12, 13 years now. So 13 years in a row, except during COVID. I've been here. So this is my annual pilgrimage. And I'm really glad to be back here, even though it's quiet, because a lot of my friends are here. I'm meeting one for breakfast this morning into, according to him, a trendy and hip neighborhood called Ari. So I'm gonna hop on the BTS, and I guess I will see you when I get there. In case you were wondering, this is what the BTS station looks like. It's a sky train system in Bangkok, and it takes you to most of the downtown areas, the prime areas. But there's also a ground MRT network that is a little bit more extensive. and it takes you to the other neighborhoods around Bangkok, and maybe even to the outskirts of Bangkok. And my train is here, so I'm gonna board on it. Free beach station, and the street is actually further down ahead. It's my first time here, so I'm gonna give you a first bird's eye view of what the street looks like. So as I turn into the street, I'm greeted by this. This is really nice. These are flower offerings, and it's very common here in Bangkok. These are offerings for Buddhist statues, temples and stuff. And a cute convenience store here with groceries. Look at all these vegetables. They look so fruits. I see some expats. My friend actually moved back here. Moved from Shanghai, and I think in different countries. But he is Thai, and his family is here. I think I'm not sure. I haven't caught up with him in so long, so it's gonna be a very good catch up. Look at all these food. Look at that. You can just grab a bag and bring it home. Mango sticky rice. Look at these people. They're just going about their daily life. Vegetable cart here. And Bangkok has a really strong 7-Eleven culture here. Everything you can find in 7-Eleven, a lot of them are open 24 hours. There's actually a lot of really convenient food options if you're hungry for like sandwich or like local Asian food like porridge, soup. They have it in 7-Eleven. Look at these meatballs. It's actually a holiday here, in case I forgot to mention. It is their New Year, so a lot of the businesses are somehow closed here too, not just in the area that I was in. Again, because the government has banned any gatherings here in Bangkok, so a lot of people decided to close down and maybe take the day off, have their own vacation, go travel, Thailand, things like that. This neighborhood is shaping up to be really cute. There's this building over here, and there's a udon place. I really like the architecture of this place. It's quite interesting. Apparently this place is supposed to be lined with really hip coffee shops, restaurants, and things like that. And my friend's gonna take me out to brunch. I'm not sure where we're gonna go, but it should be around here. I see a really cute Thai place. Tom Smith. Oh my god, this is really good. I recommend this. Tom Smith, they have best noodles. It's a little bit pricey because normally you can get noodles for like 40-50 baht on the street. They are about maybe 150 baht. Amazing. They have really thick broth and really hearty flavors. So I recommend that one. There's a bar here with really cute plants outside. Okay, I'm actually late to meet my friends, so I'm gonna close this vlog and I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can if I see something interesting, but I'm super late. So we're Nana Coffee Roasters, and it's a really, really nice building structure decked out in plants. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm surprised the ferns can take full sun. This is amazing. But this is quite a nice vertical setting. And it's a garden back there. But yeah, we're gonna check out the inside, but there's some loud music, so I may have to do a voiceover at some point.
Why don't we go around this?
Oh yeah, we can. Yes. By the way, you wanna say hi?
Okay, sure.
This is Kevin.
Hello.
Oh my god, look at the giant monstera. This is really nice. Look at this little private garden area. Super cute. Oh. Yeah, this is really cute. But I don't know if is it just closed for the holidays?
No, I think it's open. It's just it's morning now.
This would have been really nice for a cacti garden up front.
I mean, COVID, right? Like everything was closed for a while.
Yeah, maybe people couldn't maintain them as well. Yeah, there's a cool little Korean restaurant. Bangkok, you have like the old and the new, all merged in, mushed in one. But a lot of these buildings seem to be abandoned, right? Maybe people.
This one is people. The building next door is abandoned.
Yeah.
That one's been like that forever.
What a waste of space.
Seriously. Oh, they're closed. Oh, are they closed?
we will be closed on April 13th to
Today's the 16th, right?
Oh,
Oh, today's the 15th.
sorry. Yeah, we're supposed to come here. But let me quickly show the inside. But, oh, there are people inside. Oops.
Okay.
And this is a Dishkidia Numularia. It's just hanging out here in public. If this was in Indonesia, it would be gone in 60 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
People would just take it?
Because that is not. Thailand is very good at growing Dishkidia, that genus.
Oh.
It's a slow grower. It's very expensive in Indonesia.
So people would kind of see it and want it.
Yeah, and I actually went to a Dishkidia farm
Uh-huh.
2 weeks ago. So I'm glad to be able to see all those in cultivation. Oh my God, would you look at that balcony? That's a crazy plant person living in there. So actually today I wanted to take you guys to a really good Japanese restaurant. I discovered this a few days ago and I've been back a few times since. It's called Ramen. And I'm gonna bring you inside. I'm gonna tell you more inside because it's too loud over here. So this is what the menu looks like over here. There's a set menu. And I've tried a few things here. The ramen is really, really delicious. Their mapo tofu on rice is really delicious. I think I may have that again today, but they have like this liver sauté that looks really good. It's like really, I don't even know how to describe this. I didn't even have this kind of meal when I visited Japan. I guess these are a little bit maybe home cooked, a little bit, I don't know, just ramen here, which is what they are probably known for because the name of the place is Ramen Te. And yeah, some stir fry. This is some really interesting ramen. It's mapo tofu. They have some tantan, which is a Taiwanese spicy ramen, and it's open kitchen concept here. So this is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start ordering, and I'm gonna show you what I ordered. This looks good too. I've been eyeing this yakisoba for a few days now, but I haven't had the chance to have it. So I'm gonna browse around and see what I'm gonna order. So they cooked the meal in about 3 minutes, and the lady is bringing it over. She just put a little bit of garnishing over the top. So it's really, really fast. Look at how fast everyone is cooking. And every time I come here, people do come and go very, very quickly. And there's my meal. I ordered a mapo tofu rice. Look at that. It's literally done in 3 minutes time. It's a little bit spicy, it's tangy, and start enjoying it. I'm gonna show you the bed of rice underneath. Yeah. There you go. Itadakimasu. I'm at Rooftop Clinic. I discovered this clinic only recently and they actually do STI testing. I was actually debating whether or not to vlog this, but I figured that I should spread the information that if you're an adult with multiple sex partners, more than one, I would say, you should probably get tested regularly. And this is a place that is very affordable to test. The service is very, very excellent, very, very modern facility, and results come out in 2 hours. And yeah, do get tested regularly, you guys, unless you have, one committed partner. And I do want to take this moment to let you guys know that in Indonesia, STI testing is actually quite a difficult experience. It's very embarrassing. The doctors actually shame you to go to test, and they do reveal their information to your family. So I do not get tested in Indonesia because they do not have an advanced system. They do not provide anonymity. And again, you get shamed when you have more than one sexual partner in Indonesia. I really hope that the country will reform itself to open up its sexual education and acceptance, because the risk is definitely there. Whether you talk about it or not, whether you test or not, people are going to have sex. Stay safe, everyone. I am at the Bangkok airport. It's super early now and I wasn't expecting a crowd, but there's a lot of people here. I've got an hour and 40 minutes until my departure. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let me show you the crowd up front. So that's the line of people ahead of me. It's moving quite quickly, but there is a lot of people. And I don't know how much time I can wait here. So let's see. But all in all, the trip was fantastic. I managed to vlog a lot of plant content. And I want to thank all my guests who welcomed me with open arms. And then I had a great time in Phuket. I met all my friends. And great job for the party organizer to pull it off during the pandemic. And then back here in Bangkok, it's a little bit more quiet this New Year's. This water festival is a Thai New Year. And a lot of my friends actually got COVID during the party, so we didn't manage to hang out here in Bangkok. I actually got COVID on purpose a month ago because I expected that everyone would get COVID. So thankfully I'm negative this whole time, and I managed to catch a flight back on time. But for my friends who are quarantining now, good luck and get well soon. And I guess, yeah, I'm gonna head back to Indonesia, and I can't wait to get back to my work desk and my plant studio and meet my dog. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.